He's the Sami Mikelem. He gives you a big Musar Askel. And Bezrat Hashem, with this Musar Askel can change a person. With the Musar Askel. He says, the Sami Mikelem tells us, all the Goyim heard, Shlomo Ami Mirgizu. Everybody heard what happened to the Jewish people in Egypt. Everybody heard that Hashem took us out of Egypt. All the Goyim, everybody heard about it. Now you heard about it. Pasuk. Shlomo Ami Mirgizu, Chilo Chazia Feloches. The Pasuk, everybody heard about it. Everybody heard about it. But Rachav Azoina, she's the lowest woman can be in the world. She was a Zoina for 40 years. The Gemara says. The lowest level. The lowest level that could be. A Zoina, Gemara Chazalta is the lowest level. Two cheated. One she was a Zoina, one she was selling food. But still, she was the lowest level. She made an extra step that no one had. She made an extra step. And Sama Kelly called, she mizboinen, and she get to akora shleima. She got to understand, clear understanding that what happened to Am Yisrael. She understand. Now, I want to read you the psukim, what happened with Yehoshua, with the Rochav Azoino, and then able to tell us, from there we learn how for us also. We'll understand. I'm reading the psukim. I gave you the psukim. I'm reading on the side. Vayishlach Yehoshua binu min hashitim shnayim anoshim. Yehoshua sent from this place Shittim. He sent 2 men meraglim, spies. Cheresh, lemor, quiet. No one knows about it. Lechu, ro'es haaretz, go see the land. Ves Yericho, go see the city of Yericho. Vayelchu, vayavo, they came to Yericho. Vayavo, beis isha zoyna. They came to this place. Is called. A woman is called a Zoina Ushma Rochav. Vayishkevu Shama. They came to the city Yericho and they slept in the house of the Zoina, the Zoina of Rochav.
Well, they decided that.
They didn't tell them. They went there. Because the only place to accept them. A Zoina accepts everybody in the house. Mm-hmm. The Gemara says and here, just give it to Yehoshua. Yehoshua, take this. The Gemara says in Zvachim that is no president, no king, and no rich guy that did not live with Rochav Azoina. Is no one. She was the biggest Zoina. And the Gemara says only said in the time. Even said a name. Only said a name, we'll be able to get znus. Only said a name, we'll be able to get shichaz al-matola. Only said a name. It was so powerful she was. Again, so they came and they slept in this place. It's called the Beit Yishazon. Vayomer lemelech Yericho. The king of Yericho heard about it. Hinei anoshim bo'u hinei alaylo mimnei Yisrael. Came people tonight, this night, from the Jewish nation. They came to what? To spy the land.
Well, how do you know that?
You heard about it. He came to spy the land. Here, take it. Vayishlach Melech Yericho El Rachov Lemoi. Melech Yericho heard about it, and he sent messages. Otzi Anoshim Aboim Elayich. Take out to the people that came to you. Asher Bo'u Lebeiteich. They came to your house. Kilach pores oretz bo. They're two. They came to spy.
מתי אנחנו קוראים את זה? איזה חג?
לא, קוראים את זה בהפטרה, אחד מההפטרה.
לא באיזה חג מסוים? סתם.
So now, so the question is, oh, I forgot to call. I forgot to call him to go to Musa. A minute. I forgot to call him. So what is the point here? Saba Mikan has a question. Why the king of Yericho is going to take, why he's fighting the Jewish people? He heard about the power of the Jewish people winning. Why? So why he's fighting them? Why? Why the king of Yericho, he wants to kill them, take the people and want to kill them? Why he wants to do that? Why is that? I also heard. But so what? But the Jewish people are so powerful, they'll win. The power of the Jews. Why he's going against them? Look what Rochav Azoyna does. Pasuk Dalet. Vatikach Aisho Eshnei Anoshim Matatzpenoi. The woman Aisha Azoyna, she took two men. The two men is Kalev and Pinchas. Vatoimer, and she hid them. Vatoimer came. She says, true, people came to me, but I don't know where they went. The city Yericho had a gate, and they closed the gate. In the night, and the people went away. The two spies went away. Lo yodati, I don't know. Oh no, where the people went. He says, go run after them and able to grasp and hold them. And what she did, what Rochav did, also Hagogo, she took him and she put the two spies, she put him in the roof. And she hid them in the flax of the tree, on the roof.
Rahab, right?
The people running after them, the king of Yericho sent people, soldiers to run after them. To the river of Jordan, and where's the place where they move? They closed the gate. They ran and they closed the gate. Before they went to sleep, she goes up to the roof. Listen, very important. Listen, very important what Rochav says to them. It's very important the words here. She says to the people, Yodati ki nosan Hashem lo'echem es haaretz. I knew that Hashem gave you Eretz Yisrael. V'chinof lehem eschem aleinu, and also all the fear came on us. V'chinimohu kol Yehoshua eretz, all of us are sitter from you. Ki shomanu, we heard, as Asher Ovish Hashem esmei Yam Suf. We heard that Hashem dried the sea of the Red Sea. He dried it up from you. Asher Asisem, and what else? Also, you did the Shtei Malchei Amori, the two big giants. Asher Bevayad and the Sichon Oiga Shechamtem Oisam. You destroyed two big giants, and you made nothing out of it. I saw. What is the power of I saw. I knew this. I knew what's going on with you Jewish people. I know the power of the Jews. It's unbelievable. All the nature of nothing for the Jewish people. Vayishma, vayimaste bavenu, v'lokoma ruach min. I knew you heard, and our heart mold like nothing. No one will stop. No one will stop in front of you. Lekoma ruach. No one can stop against the wind against you. The Jewish people are strong. No wind able to knock off the Jewish people. No wind. No man can stand up in front of against the Jewish people. No one can stand up against the Jewish people. Why? Why no one can stand Jewish people? Very important. Key. What is key? No, why no one can? Key. Hashem Elokeichem. Hashem is your God. Hu Elokim. He is the real God. Bashamayim ma'aveloretz. He is the God in the top in the heavens that I know. So I know Hashem is for you, no one else. Very important to hear this word. Very powerful. Very powerful. Everybody heard what the Jewish people do. The king of Yericho, Sami Kelem, heard, but he heard it and he went to fight. She heard it and she didn't fight. And Adarabah, she put it in her heart and she said, wow, this is the Jewish people. Whoa, the Jewish people are powerful, unbelievable. Hashem is with them. No one can stand against them. She realized what is the power of the Jew. But the king of Yericho, he didn't understand that. He was like, oh, the goyim. He didn't understand it. And what happened to him? Not only he heard and he went to fight the Jewish people. What happened to her?
He couldn't overcome his gaiva.
His gaiva.
He couldn't overcome the gaiva.
And what happened?
She didn't have that gaiva.
She didn't have, but the Sami Kelem says she had a koro Shlomo. She understand what a complete akora mean.
Recognition.
Complete recognition. Complete recognition. And she was born in with a pure mind, and she understand that, and she realized to see, wow, this is the power. This is the Jew. Hashem is with the Jewish people. No one can go against the Jewish people. She realized that Hashem controls all the world. Nothing will stop. No nature, no sea, no kings. No one can go against the Jewish people because the power. All the power is by the Jewish people. Because Hashem is with the Jewish people. Hashem is with us. So she knew real is the power. She realized that. So when they came the two spies, she told them that, I see what happened. What Sami Kelem says. What happened here? What happened here? She was the lowest level. A zoina. You know what a zoina mean? A Protestant. That Ad Kedekah the Gemara says, no man, no Tsar, no president, no king, and no rich guy. Everyone lived with her. She was the biggest power, the lowest level, and she picked herself to be to the highest level. Sami Kelem says, what happened to her? She married Yehoshua. And after that she married Yehoshua, she 8 prophets came from her. Shmona Nevi'im came from her. Now that came from her, Chulda and Kohanim came from her. And now that Kohanim came from her, Kohanim came from her. And now that, Chulda Navi, Chulda Nevi'ah. Wow. What happened here? How this could be? Now he says, and that's Sami Kelem says like this. Unbelievable, he says. From that feeling, understand Hashem is running the world. Hashem is with the Jewish people, and no one can stand and recognize it. She did chesed. She cared about the two spies. She did chesed for Klal Yisrael. She did chesed for Klal Yisrael. She didn't care about herself. If she cared about herself, they will kill her. She gave her life. She put herself in stain, in danger for the Jewish people. She put herself in danger, Jewish people. She stand up. This is the right thing to do. I'm not afraid. I will stand up and I will stand up for the truth. The truth is the truth. This is the emet. This is the truth. I'm not afraid of no one in the world. Only Hashem. And Hashem is the Jewish people. She realized that. And she did chesed. She did kindness. And she helped the Jewish people. She helped these two guys, the two messages of the Jewish people. What happened to her? She married someone who cares about Am Yisrael. Moshe Rabbeinu cared about Am Yisrael. And Yeshua is the student of Moshe Rabbeinu who cared about Am Yisrael. She married him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is Musar asking. If you think about yourself, you cannot do this.
You cannot what?
You cannot do what she did. You have two sides of the coin here. He says, you have two sides of the coin. Thinking about yourself, the killer, a murderer, the destroyer, or thinking about others, Hashem, other people. She made that extra, she made that step. Because the nature of a zonah is only by yourself. And she was the lowest level. Every zonah, she thinks only about herself, money and herself. And she moved to the highest level. She cared, she was to the highest level, caring about what? Recognize. Caring about what? Hashem. Caring about what? Hashem. Caring about what? Jewish people. And Hashem gave reward to her. She married Yehoshua. She married Yehoshua. And not only she married Yeshua, she had children from Yeshua, and these people came, 8 Nevi'im. 8 Nevi'im. And one Chulda Navi, you know what that means? Which kind of, and she was the lowest level, she came to the highest level. She married the Gdol Ador. She married the Gdol Ador. This Giyores, this convert, she married the Gdol Ador, the highest level. Why is that? To show the power of recognize Hashem. Recognize completely Hashem and know the power of the Jewish people. When you recognize that, and it's not a dream world and a world of dream, there's reality. Real reality. Real reality to see the real with Hashem. She put herself at stake in life. She did not have to put herself. And she able to get all this, wow, unbelievable, all this gift Hashem gave her. Like Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu the same way. I said Zamikah. He did chesed with the angels. He was tired, sick. And no one by nature could do that. He was very sick after 3 days in the sick. He did the bris milah. He dechnos asolchim out of his way. And Hashem gave to the children all the midah the same level. All the same for the Jewish people. What he did with the shliach, with himself. Says here the power. So here this chiddush is like this today. Emunah, to recognize only Hashem owns the world, is the first step. But the second step, caring about others. Caring about Klal Yisrael. Caring about the Jewish nation. This is the step that moves. It's not only caring about, recognize that it stays by yourself. And you only, I believe in Hashem and it stays by me, it doesn't move forward. The chiddush here, that it moved from the stage of caring about ourselves, and it moves to the stage of what? Caring about what? The Rabbim, Klal Yisrael. The Klal Yisrael. This is a big chiddush. Unbelievable chiddush. Because you see, people today say you have to work emunah, emunah, emunah. Emunah is only the beginning. But you have to do chesed. You have to care about others. There's the point. Emunah is only to strengthen you, to make you chazak. But it's not enough to be chazak. You have to do. Action. You have to do. Not only keep in the emunah in your own world. You have to do. You have to care about others. Care about others. This is the Rachav Azoina is an example that she was no emunah at all. She had no emunah. She had no emunah at all. And she moved from 0 to 100. And she moved down to 0 to 100. She was the Giyah. She converted. And she got to a higher level. She did chesed. Care about others. Not only care about yourself. Care about others. Care about your friends, other people. And fighting for helping your friend, helping people out. This is the big chiddush. This is the big chiddush here. This is the big chiddush. That it comes out to others. It doesn't stay by yourself. It comes and you see about caring about your friend and go out of yourself to care about yourself. This is the shows the emunah. Akora shleima and move to a situation of caring about others. This is the Saba Mikanem's chiddush. This is a big chiddush. And this Saba Mikanem says, and he continues, he says. Saba Mikanem says, continues. And he says from here, is Amas Eichus, Amat Akamus, Verav Achichus. Is a little bit, this Torah is a little Kamus, but a lot of Eichus. But what is the Musa asking from here? Shani le'atzmi mo'ani. Shani le'atzmi mo'ani. If I think about myself, you're nobody. If he thought about herself, she'd be a nobody. She thought about, she moved to Emunah, and she thought about others, that gave it to the highest level. She moved the step, that's the step. She moved that 2 steps she had. She moved thoughting and she didn't think only about herself. But really she moved to the higher level of what? Thinking about others. So this is the chiddush is. How much excitement you have to get from it. To see how much ispilus you have to get from it to start thinking about how much you gain when you think about others. How much you gain when you think about Klal Yisrael, think about the public. Think about Klal Yisrael, don't think about yourself. Because you think of yourself, you won't gain nothing. Comparison, thinking about others. It's not the same, no comparison. Look what she gained. If she was a regular converted, she stayed that way, nothing happened. She converted and she thought about others. She went to the highest level. She married Yehoshua. And she was 40 years a Zoyna. Not Gemara says. 40 years a Zoyna. It was 40 years. Gemara says from 8 years old, something like that says. She was a Zoyna from 8 years old, the Gemara says, right? From 8. Or 6, 8. I don't know what Gemara says. From 8, she was Zoyna so many years. So, and Gemara says she 10 years old. And she got married to Yehoshua when she was 50. The Gemara says, right? She was 50 years old, she got married to Yehoshua, she had a baby. And that children, Nevi'im, Kohanim came from it. Unbelievable what she got. She converted, she came to the highest level. The highest level. Who can have a zechut? Who can have a special merit that from him could come at Nevi'im? Could come from him Chuda Novi, Kohanim. And she was a regular Giyuras. Even unbelievable. Why? Because when you hear, it's not enough when you hear. You have to put it, Yodati. She realized it and she put it, Akora Shleima. She understand what is the 2 qualities. What is the quality of Am Yisrael and the quality of Hashem. The power of the Jewish people. What is the power of the Jew? Hashem's God. The Hashem is with the Jewish people. Here we see Hashem is the Jewish people. No one can stand against the Jewish people. No one can stand for them. Because Hashem is with us. Hashem is with us. You know, everybody will say, everyone wants his daughter to marry Chacham. Everybody wants that. Right? Everyone wants a Chacham. And she was zochet to marry Yehoshua. You know, marry a daughter, marries a chacham. Like Yehoshua, nothing in the world, no money in the world. Gemara says you pay. The Gemara says, "Lo'olim kol kama sheyesh lo visa tam b'chocham." The Gemara says you sell everything what you have to marry a daughter, to marry a Talmid Chacham. Talmid Chacham, you have to say everything to marry Talmid Chacham. She had a schus to marry a Chacham, to marry Yehoshua. You know what schus is that? And not only that, Sami Kenim says, Yehoshua was so powerful that he's able to get the sun, to stop the sun. Shemesh v'gibor dom ve'arer be'ma'agalon. She's able to you control the nature. Wow. Powerful. Powerful of Yehoshua. It's not only a chacham, but all the nature is under control of him. He's able to able to change the nature. The nature of chok v'layavo. And he changes it, changes the power. And she married him. She was able to marry him. And not only that, Hashem gave the Torah to Yeshua. Moshe kibbutz Torah Yeshua. Moshe kibbutz Torah Sinai u'masaro leYeshua. Yeshua was matikei Hashmua. He was one of the people that the Torah passed to him. Not only that, he was a big chacham. He was matikei Hashmua. He was matikei Hashmua means all the Torah went over him. You know, that means all the Torah of Klal Yisrael came derech Yehoshua. And she married him. This Giyores of 40 years of Zoina, she went to the highest level to marry to the highest level. For what? Two things. Recognize, complete recognition that what Hashem was with the Jewish people. Recognize Hashem runs the world, Adasof, and nothing was standing. And she did chesed. She was able to help others. Look at she was zoichet. And not only that, Yehoshua is the one who took the Jewish people to Eretz Yisrael. He was zoichet to take all the Jewish people to come to Eretz Yisrael. He was the manig that was zoichet to bring the Jewish people to Israel. Unbelievable. That Moshe Rabbeinu was not zoichet, and Yeshua was zoichet to come to Eretz Yisrael. And not only that, Chazal says Yehoshua was a big fighter. He fought 31 melachim. He won them. He was very strong. He won 31 melachim. 31 kings Yehoshua won. You know what that means? Which power was Yehoshua? Unbelievable. And talking about every king that was strong like a unbelievable. He won them. How this can be? How this can be? Because she recognized with emunah shleima belev sholem. She recognized the word that Hashem, Hu Elokim, Bashamayim Avlo. She recognized Hashem in the world. She recognized that Hashem is in the world, that able to get, and then she moved from that. This is the first step. The first step, she recognized Hashem in the world. What is the second step? The second step, what happened to her? The second step, she did chesed. But the first step is what? Recognition that is Hashem is only the king of the world, and Hashem was with the Jewish people. She recognized that. She was a big balat tshuva. She did real tshuva. Imagine a person that a zoina for 40 years, and she did tshuva, and Hashem looks all the 40 years that she's a tzadikah. Because she really did tshuva. He did tshuva. See here, I want to finish it. We have this demonstration. We see here one rule who cares about Klal Yisrael, cares about Israel. Hashem gives him reward. This is the Musar Asker. Caring about Klal Yisrael, she cared about the two Meraglim. She cared about Am Yisrael, If you care, Hashem gives you reward. If you think about yourself, you don't care about Klal Yisrael, only about yourself, Mishani la'atzmi money and nothing. But if you care about Klal Yisrael, which reward you're able to get from it. We see from it how much we have to push ourselves and really care about Klal Yisrael. Really care about Am Yisrael. Hashem will help us. What do you say?
It should be the value, not the reward, Shlomo. If you're emphasizing reward, don't say reward.
I mean, is it? נוכל להבין כמה שכר גודל שכר אדום כישראל ומצא בצרוסון ושמח בשמחוסון. Okay, we have more to talk about. I already talked about it. Shall we give us up?